guys, it's your boy Zaxx here, and today this video is going to be about the roster changes going into Black Ops 3 and what I actually think about the squads and who's going to be successful and who's not, in my opinion. So to kick it off, we're going to start with the two teams that did not make a roster change and the two best teams in my opinion. Those are Optic Gaming and FaZe, of course. Same lineups for both of those teams. Scump, Crim6 Karma, Formal, and Clayster attach, Zuma and Enable on the other team. So these two, in my opinion, going to be as successful as on AW basically, except if they split. I could see FaZe splitting up if they don't have like the best two first events or something like that. But I do hope they stay together because that is a really nice team and I actually like the members of that squad. Then, to kick it off, we've got Elevate bringing back the OTR team. So that's Nagafen, Aqua, Remy and Facento. Facento was on Orbit for a while. The three of us played together on Epsilon. Finally decided to get Facento back. I do not know how this team is going to do, but their COD Champs run was based around teamwork, and even if they're not individually that good at Black Ops 3, I think their teamwork will be over average compared to the other teams. So I think they could do pretty well. Will they be like a top 5 team? That I'm not sure, but I'm practically sure they could be a top 8 team quite easily. Then we're heading into a squad who doesn't have an organization yet, and that is actually the squad composed of Nameless, Mercs, Parasite and Ricky. 3 of those were formerly on Optic Nation, but now they've left and they're looking for an org. I don't think Optic will take them, and it's not even sure if organizations can have 2 teams in the league. So it's not even sure if they could be picked up by. It's not even sure that Optic Nation will exist or FaZe Black could exist. Those are quite ideas are quite unclear at the moment, but we'll get some more news soon. I don't think this team will do well. They always get back together, don't do that well, split, don't do really better anywhere else and come back together. Like, I just don't think it works. Individually the talent is there, but I just don't think the attitude will be good. Ricky Parasite's got a bad temper. You can like him, but he's got a bad temper, you have to admit it. Ricky can get quite emotional, I believe, in the booth. Nameless and Mercs are okay, but can they fight the other two's bad tempers? I'm not sure about that one, so I can't see them doing pretty well, to be honest. I don't think they will do well at all, actually. Then heading on to Orbit. Orbit have actually acquired Accuracy back. They've got Pac-Man, they've got Lawless, and they've got Wheat. I don't think this team will be pretty good. Wheat, I'm not sure about him. He was quite good on Advanced Warfare, quite good on Ghosts, but we didn't see much of him on Black Ops 2. I'm not sure that team will be really good. But I don't know yet. Accuracy is young, he's good. Pac-Man, I don't know if he's good enough. Lawless, he's okay, and Wheats is quite good, but as we know, we don't really know if he'll be that good on Black Ops 3 yet. But in my opinion, the team will do okay. Nothing outstanding, but nothing too disappointing for them. Then we're heading into new organizations to COD eSports. It's called puffyon. They've picked up Fizz and Legal, the duo. They were on Prof a while back. Speaking of Prof, where is Prof? Could they pick up the Nameless team, maybe, because I think they want back in Acid. I think he's really interested in keeping his organization in America and not going back to the EU, so that roster could be a possibility for them. But going back to puffyon, they've picked up Fizz, Legal, Fizz Up, and quite a new player, Lacefield, who was really good on Advanced Warfare. Same as Orbit, I don't see them doing outstandingly well, but I don't see them being that bad either, but pretty average in my opinion, basically. Then we're heading to TK. I nearly said TR now. But basically, they've gone back to their roots. Sharp, Neslo, Fury, and Goonjar will compose the squad. I think they will do pretty well at the beginning, but they might... No, I think opposite. I think they'll struggle a bit in the beginning of being back together, but then I think that once everybody's roles are put down, I think they will be quite good as a team. They've got some really nice chemistry between the four of them. Just Neslo's got quite a bad temper as well, but I think the others can calm down in that respect. Then we're heading to Dream Team. They've acquired Chino, so the rest of the team is Watson, Sender, and Diabolic. I see them doing pretty well. Watson's been playing quite well since he's come from the EU, making the EU proud actually. But average team as well. A lot of average teams in my opinion here. Nothing too outstanding at the moment. But let's head on to Just Us. Just Us finally has a good squad. Like on Ghost basically, but they've acquired Spacely, Proofy, who was on E6 for a big part of AW here, John, and Replays. I actually think that team, though it doesn't look outstandingly good, will do good, at least in the beginning of the game. I expect Proofy to come back big, and John, he will be one heck of a slayer in my opinion. He was quite good on Black Ops 2. Then we're heading into E6. E6 is kind of special because they're making two squads right now. They're making a plus 18 squad for the World League and a minus 18 squad. But we're going to start with the 18 plus squad. They've got Burns, Dido, and Silly. Those three are still looking for one. I'll talk about free agents in a couple of minutes. But looking to complete this team, and I've got a couple of ideas on who they could take actually, but let's skip them. I think that's an average team in my opinion, nothing too outstandingly good, no disrespect as usual, but they're good, but will they be good enough? I do not think so. Then we've got Rise. Looney is back home on Rise. The squad is Looney, Slacked, Octane, and Classic. I actually think that is a really good team. I think they could place top 5 easily. And when you think about it, top 5, you've basically got 2 spots who are sure. That's FaZe and Optic. They will be for sure in there. And that's only 3 spots, and Rise could be one in my opinion. So good team for me. Really nice lineup. Then we're heading into Envious. Envious, not a good year Advanced Warfare compared to Ghost, where they did manage to get a championship at the Gfinity with Formal. But right now their roster is looking like this. They've got JCap, and they dropped all the other players. They've got JCap, and JCap picked up Aches, and then those two picked up Slasher. Aches and Slasher were actually together on FaZe when they won the first event of the year. Aches is known to win the first events of the year for a while now. I think he did it on Ghost, on Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare. I'm not sure before that because I didn't actually watch. But they're looking for one, and from what I've heard, they are choosing between Merc and TP right now. But I kind of think they would lean more towards TP at the end. Then we've got another team without an org. It's the team that Censor's creating. If FaZe can get 2 squads, I'm pretty sure these guys will play for FaZe. But it's basically 3/4 of the old strictly business team, and they're looking for one. So it's Sensor, Apathy, and Saints looking for one player and an org right now. I think Saints and Apathy are really good. Sensor, he's not played in a while, so he might struggle at the beginning. I don't really know because it's a new game for everyone, so he might be level with the others. But depending on who they pick as a fourth, that could be a really, really nice team. Then we're actually heading into, I forgot to mention the E6 other team, but we're doing it now. The E6 minus 18 team, really, really good looking. They've got General, I don't know how he's going to do, but then they've got Temp, TJ Halley, and Hook. Those three players are undoubtedly the three best minus 18 players on COD. AW being a breakout season for them all. So close to winning a championship, especially for Hook, who was twice or three times in the finals but didn't win. But a really, really good looking team. That's another top 5 caliber team in my opinion. And actually, I didn't say this, but I think Envy could slip into that top 5 at the beginning of the game as well. So expecting big things from this E6 team, the minus 18 team. But then we've got kind of a weird situation here. We're going into the FAs and other stuff. But to start off, Mbos is looking for 3 players, and we don't actually know if he'll be on Optic Nation or on another organization. It's a bit hectic right now. The rules are not too clear for next year, but maybe the organizations have got into contact with ESL and Triage, so we don't really know right now. But someone that is making their comeback is Most Wanted. The organization have tweeted out that they do want to come back into the COD eSports kind of community. That's the word. They're looking for a team. Will they pick up a team that play together on Advanced Warfare, or will they just stack up some FAs? We don't really know yet. Talking of FAs, I've got the list in front of my eyes. That's why I keep looking down. I've got all the rosters and the FAs right there. But notable FAs are Study, Felony, Anticity, Mochila, Royalty, Sinful, Merc, TP, and Killer. Killer, has he fell off? We don't really know yet. But I can see a couple of these fitting into already made teams. Like the E6 18 plus team need one. Who else needs one? Sensor needs one. Mbos needs players. So we don't really know right now. I don't know why. I could see Study playing with Mbos. Killer, I don't really know. I could see Mbos picking up Study, Merc, and who else? Study, Merc, and maybe Royalty, because Royalty is a really, really nice player. So aggressive, and that can help you loads on hardpoint. But that was basically it for my video. To recap it off, the teams that I think will be the top 5 teams in the beginning of the game at least, I think it's going to be in no particular order except the top 2. I think it's going to be between FaZe and Optic for the win at the first event, and then we've got I think the rest of the top 5 could be Rise, Envy, and that E6 minus 18 squad. But I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I actually got these informations from Mr. Rostermania. You can check his video. I'll leave a link in the description. He keeps you up to date with all the roster changes. Then you can check out COD eSportspedia. They always put the roster changes on their site and all the latest news from the community. And yeah, basically, if you want to follow the community, just get on Twitter and follow everyone, because that's where everything goes down in COD at the moment. But as I've said before, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Comment feedback down below so I can make these videos better for you guys. Subscribe for more COD esports related videos. This was your boy Zaxx, and I'll see you next time. Peace.